Welcome back to AM's Cantina. Today I want to step away from the grand scope of battles and Jedi legacies. I want to talk about something real, something human. We know Anakin Skywalker as the fallen Jedi, the chosen one who lost his way. But before that, before Darth Vader and the Empire, there was a boy who carried immense love for his mother, Shmi Skywalker. And when he lost her, that loss tore him apart. It was a defining moment, a turning point not just for his destiny, but for his mental and emotional state. But why does this story matter? Why focus on this moment today? Because Anakin's pain, his grief, and the way he internalized it is something so many men struggle with in silence. The inability to save the ones we love. The feeling of failure. These are things that hit close to home for many, and when we don't speak about the pain, it festers. For Anakin, it became his undoing. When Anakin Skywalker finds his mother in the Tusken camp, she's already broken. He had left her to follow his path as a Jedi, and the guilt of not being there when she needed him most is overwhelming. As men, we often feel this unbearable pressure to protect those we love. And when we fail, when something happens beyond our control, it eats away at us. Anakin couldn't save Shmi, and the failure defined him. His rage, his anguish. It wasn't just about losing her, it was about the failure to protect her, to live up to what he believed was his duty as a son. How many of us carried this burden? The need to always be strong, always be in control. But inside, we are crumbling. Anakin's grief didn't just end with his mother's death. It followed him, shaped his decisions, and isolated him. We see it in the way he struggles with Padme, and how desperate he becomes to prevent her loss as well. But the truth is, he never really healed from losing Shmi. He never talked about the pain, never found a way to let go of the guilt. And that's something men deal with in silence. Grief, when unaddressed, can twist into something darker. For Anakin, it became fear, anger, rage, and ultimately the path to the dark side. In reality, grief can lead to depression, anxiety, or a sense of numbness that many men don't feel they can talk about. We're told to man up, to push it down, but the weight of those emotions can only grow heavier. Anakin's story is tragic, but it doesn't have to be our story. If there's one thing we can learn from his loss, it's that we can't carry these burdens alone. Men especially face a stigma around mental health, around admitting that we're hurting, but acknowledging that pain doesn't make us weak. It makes us human. I want to take this moment to say it's okay to grieve. It's okay to hurt. And most importantly, it's okay to talk about it. Whether it's losing a parent, a loved one, or feeling like you failed in some way, those feelings are valid. You don't have to carry them in silence like Anakin did. There are people who care, who want to listen, and who can help. On a personal note, I lost my mother to suicide. It's a pain that never truly goes away. It's something I've carried with me for a long time. Like Anakin, I struggled with the guilt and what-ifs and the overwhelming sense of failure. But I've come to realize that talking about it, sharing that pain, is a step towards healing. It's not easy, but it is necessary. For anyone out there going through something similar, know that you are not alone. Your pain is real, but so is the support you can find if you reach out. Thank you all for watching today's video. It was a little different, a little more personal, but I hope it resonated with some of you out there. Let's continue the conversation in the comments, and if you or someone you know is struggling, please seek help. No one should have to carry this weight alone. Until next time, peace, love, and may the Force be with you, always.